I think 80, 81, no, 90, 90, 89, 90. And my name was with the Chief Justice when the government was toppled and Nawaz Sharif came. And then, of course, it was a conservative government. They wouldn't think of a woman becoming a judge. So my name was dropped and everything came to. At times, you know, I used to think that all these male colleagues who may not be knowing as much I am knowing, or maybe of my equal caliber and all, they become judge. Why can't a woman become a judge?
So you broke that barrier.
I broke that barrier because again in 94 when Bibi came, she said, I'll see to it that women judges are appointed.
And that was your time where you
and
were
that
appointed.
Was my time. From Sindh I was selected, nominated. Then from Peshawar High Court, Khalda was nominated. From Punjab there were 3 people. बाद में उसमें से फखरुन्निसा रह गई हैं, 2 were lay off. So me, Khalda and Fakarunnisa, we continued. After that judges case जो famous हुआ था, we were examined at that time. हमारा तो I was never with any political party.
But I think your work created your presence and highlighted you.
Yes, I made them feel, because you see I was working with Khalid Isaaq, Khalid Anwar, Fakhruddin Saab, Yahya Bakhtiar,
like
you
very
know,
known
with
names.
People who were known to all political parties. And they all knew I had no political affiliation.
But I think you created that worth of yourself.
It was only a professional person, that's what I... And that's how they all supported me.
Right. So you did create the worth.
I did create, and I was very proud to be the first woman judge.
I think not only you, the entire nation is proud of the fact. Right.
And the day I took oath, that was 5th of June, 94.
Right.
I was sitting with the Chief Justice on that day after taking the oath. And when I finished my work, I was coming home. I went to my parents' grave. You know, because whatever I was that day, it was their support.
Right.
And my parents would have been very happy.
I'm sure they were.
And but of course, then, you know, you continue, you work, and women particularly had to work to show
their strength,
that if they are not better, they are equal to others.
Agreed. And I think you created that example for all the females around.
You know, the day we had to take oath, a day before, the Chief Justice said that tomorrow you have to take oath and you must prepare your sherwani, because during that time, sherwani and shalwar were the dress of the judges. So I told my tailor, and he said, don't worry, I'll prepare your sherwani. And in the morning before 8 o'clock, the sherwani was at home with me. And this was designed by him and me together. And we just like gents sherwani, but a little shorter and a little loose. And I used to wear white sari, white blouse all my life in the courts. And with that, I wore the black sherwani instead of a jacket, and I took oath. And I continued with that sherwani.
That was your identity.
That was
you created
my
your identity that way.
See, white sari, white blouse was my identity in the entire Sindh High Court.
Right.
Because anyone coming in white sherwani and black jacket is Majida Rizvi.
Right.
You know, it was like that.
So you created your own identity.
I'm very proud of what I have done, what I have worked. As a judge, I knew people used to come and sit in my court to watch me, how I behave,
so you had achieved
how I work.
What you had planned,
yes.
But with a whole lot of responsibility.
Yes, with a whole lot, and I wanted to prove that women can do better than many others.
And you surely did prove
that. And the day I retired, it's a record that I did not leave a single judgment not delivered, pending. And I did not return a single file with a pending judgment.
So you did definitely prove that women are
yes.
way better when it comes to work.
When you're satisfied, your conscience is satisfied that you have done what you should have done.
You have done all the responsibilities.
All that satisfaction.
Right. Ma'am, during this entire journey of yours, what has been the one inspiration that kept you going and not let you down?
I don't know. You see, from childhood, my father was very strong for education.
Right.
He was a real driving force behind. And then my own feeling or my ambition to prove that woman is as good as any man.
Right.
I wanted to prove that also. And that, yes, I can do it.
So I can do it, it was your inspiration.
I can do it. So all these things, and I tell you, during my practice, the senior lawyers, the judges, they were very, very helpful, because they saw that I really wanted to work, really, I wasn't just holding the diary, but I used to, even when I was holding a diary in the beginning of my practice for the senior, I used to read the file and go, because one day I was sitting in court number 2 and my senior's case was called. And judge, we were all that time, we were really respected and scared of the senior judges. And he said, yes, why don't you start? I said, sir, I'm sorry, but I'm not enrolled in the High Court as yet. I had passed 1 year, 1.5 years. He said, we will allow you. You start giving us the facts. You see, if I had not read the file, I couldn't have done it.
So you were prepared, you did your homework, you made sure that you knew everything before entering that court.
So when he asked, I started giving the facts of the case. And by the time the clients ran and my senior came and so this is how...
This is how you are what you are right now. Ma'am, in the end, your message for the nation of Pakistan?
I think if you want to achieve anything, you have to have commitment, hard work, honesty, sincerity, and then I'm sure you can always achieve it.
Right. Thank you so much, ma'am. You truly are a great example for all the females in this country, and you have created your worth, and you will be remembered for the work that you do. Thank you so much. For more Pakistani profiles, you can visit our website, pakistaniprofiles.com.